Hello and welcome back to Wireman's Whimsy. We're continuing our week exploring the Cheerful Daisies bundle. So what I've got here is a basic white card base, a 5 1/4 by 4 in the pebbled path, and then a 3 3/4 by 5 piece of basic white, which I have all over stamped with the Moody Mauve. What I did was I did second value of the Moody Mauve in the solid flower, and then I did first value in the outline, and I didn't try to match them up. There's a couple that look like I did, but I didn't try to match them up. I wanted to be a little bit more random and to tie in with the jute cord that I used, and I'll show you how I did that. I cut the greeting out with 2 of the Stylish Shapes stitched circle dies. So let's just talk about this jute cord. It comes like this. It's quite thick, and all I did is I untwisted it. Now, the longer the piece, the more patient you need to be with it. You really need to kind of work with it. I am just pulling it apart, and now I've got smaller pieces to work with. So that's how I did this. I'm going to use 2 pieces. So really all we need to do is construct the card. I'm going to flat mount the greeting, which is from the kit, or from the stamp set, Your Friendship Means Everything. And I'm just going to put that right in the center there. And I'm going to flat mount the daisy paper onto the pebbled path like this, and I should have my stamp and seal that I ordered fairly quickly. The order's stuck in customs, so hopefully they can release it this week because it's about 2 weeks overdue, but there were some issues at the hubs for the delivery company, so waiting somewhat impatiently for my order to arrive. But in the meantime, I do have other adhesive I can use. I do prefer the stamp and seal though. So just going to decide which way up that needs to be. Just going to line it up along the edge, make sure I'm equal distance on each side, drop that down. So now we've got this mounted. I'm going to put some dimensionals on the back of this. Actually, am I going to do that first? I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do this. I'm putting just adhesive on the back of this, and then I'm going to take my ends and I'm just going to circle them around so that I've got kind of good design coming out. I've got good coverage, and then just making sure my ends tuck in, and then I'm going to take the other one. And you can see where it's shiny is where I've got adhesive. So I'm just going to tuck that in like that. Come across like that. Just add in some spaces like that. And then just make sure my end is tucked in. So what that does, it gives you kind of a bulky back here. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to take those dimensionals and I'm just going to tuck a couple of dimensionals in. Just, it helps anchor the jute a bit, but it also makes the greeting stand out from the card so you don't feel that bump of the jute in behind, and you can kind of wiggle these around a bit. So then I'm just going to pop this down like this. Here we go. And it almost looks like a daisy flower in behind. I'm going to take some of the in color dots, and I'm just going to add them to the greeting. I'm using the pebbled path ones. So let's just pop these around like this. And that is our card using the Cheerful Daisies. So I am going to do Cheerful Daisies all week. So there will be 2 more videos, one on Thursday and one on Friday. So thank you so much for watching, and let's create together again soon.